to round number 2 of our sturgeon extravaganza. Well, ain't been so extravaganza because we ain't been catching very many fish. We have caught a couple though. So what can we say? Fishing. Sometimes it goes the way we want, sometimes we don't. I said we might live stream again today, so here we are. We're back at it. Trying to get a fish for you all. Don't know if it's gonna work. We've been hitting this place pretty hard today. We're gonna hit it pretty hard tomorrow morning. And yeah, so if we catch them, we catch them. If we don't, we don't. I don't have any fresh bait, which I would like to have. Some fresh bait, I don't have it. So I'll got sprinkle squid. I could have bought some herring, I guess I could have. But it's just been that kind of a day of fishing. But I figured the last couple hours in daylight, give it another shot on the live stream. Maybe hook up, maybe not. That's fishing for y'all. You just never know. It could turn around just like that, and then we'd be ripping lips and pulling them in left and right. But so far today, we ain't doing that great. We've got 2 fish landed. We saw a really nice fish. I'm not gonna go there. I'll let you guys watch the short on that one, all right? I will put that out shortly. Well, probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow, for sure. And I'll put the other sturgeon on Monday when I make the video. Hopefully we're gonna catch a few more for more of a video for y'all. But we don't know. We're just gonna chill here on the Columbia River, try and catch some more fish for you all. I don't know if it's gonna work out. We only got a little bit of time, a daylight left. About 2 hours worth, maybe 2.5. We're gonna try and live stream for the whole time till it goes dark. Well, technically you can't fish after 10, so the laws say you can fish until 10, and then you can't. So technically we could fish till a little bit past dark, because 10 o'clock is technically after dark, I think. Of course, if I didn't have my shades on, you could see my facial expressions better, but these are prescription. I need them to see. And that sun is kind of killing my eyeballs. So here we are. Sunglasses on. Decked out in red as usual for the live stream and the YouTube video. Because that's just the colors I roll with. Here on Gman Fishing. I would like to say the fight has been fire, but it hadn't really. I mean, we landed 2 fish. We missed about 5 or 6 others. Hopefully this evening bite's gonna pick up and we're gonna slay about 5, 10, 20, 100, I don't know. We'll wait and see. I really wish I would have been able to have time to go get some fresh bait for cut bait today. I just didn't have time before I came out here. I could have been fishing for cut bait today, but I was more worried about catching sturgeon than fishing for bait to catch a sturgeon. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I get you guys. I guess you guys get it. I don't know. Tomorrow we might fish half the day with worms, half the day with squid. We might even go pick up some herring. I don't know. I guess Safeway we could pick up a piece of tuna or something and use it for bait. That'd be an expensive bait, never mind. Maybe they would have some tilapia we could hook up and, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, you guys. I'm just rambling around at this point, trying to figure out why these fish aren't biting so well. You know, that's fishing for you guys. So, you guys just stay tuned. Thank you for joining us, and I don't know what else to tell you guys. Alright, I'll put you guys on the rod tip. If anything happens, let me know. Don't know if we'll catch anything, but we're gonna try. We are gonna give it a try, y'all. At least earlier today, we got one on a live stream, anyways. And we will live stream tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and share with others. Please hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. It will help us out, y'all. What up? Hi. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure you guys don't have anything better to do in your afternoon than to watch me. Thank you. Thank you. We did put out a short today. My day is going great, you know. My grandbaby was out here running around this morning, getting dirty, doing what kids do, you know. She was just having a fun time. She was the star of the show. She literally stole the show. She ran around, got into trouble, played with the fishing reel, pulled out line, done everything a baby's supposed to do. So, yeah, my day is great. My daughter and grandbaby are at where we're staying tonight because we decided to stay the night here. So I dropped them off where we're going to stay tonight, and yeah. So hopefully that rod tip's going to start bouncing. We're going to start catching fish, and I won't just be rambling around. I do say this though, I am very excited to be here. Very excited you guys wanted to share your evening with little old me. Boy, it's a crazy thing to live stream twice in one day. I don't ever do that. Oh, the chesty just went beep, 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 beep. It's done for the evening. Thanks for joining us, y'all. We appreciate it. Come on. Woo-hoo. See, the thing about it is once we get a fish on, we got to move the tripod, the rod, everything else on that side so we can mess with the fish. Because we got to go down the bank in order to land them. I'll show you what the bank looks like if you guys didn't catch us this morning when we were doing the live stream. But the live stream this morning, we landed up catching a fish. And then we had to go all the way down that bank, that steep bank, to land that fish. But the thing about it earlier, my daughter was here. She decided to be the camera person while I was going down to get the fish. So she was doing her thing. So if we get a fish on, we got to get the camera set up to where it can see us when we're down there. Just like that. I'm not going to be able to communicate with you guys, you know, because I'll be way down there and I forgot to grab my audio equipment. And so yeah, it's yeah, it's gonna be a chore to try to live stream and get me on camera while I'm down there from way down there without being able to control the cameras and everything. But we'll get it figured out. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Thanks for joining us. We are going to live stream for as long as we can this evening. Hopefully the fishing is going to pick up. We're going to start catching some fish. It almost would make sense for us to just leave the camera right here, position the camera like that, and then you guys can watch the rod like that, see? Instead of having it facing towards there. And that way when I get a bite, I can just grab the rod, walk over here, set the hook, and then start down the bank. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But first we got to get a bite. First we got to get a bite. Ain't no doubt in my mind we get a bite today. Ain't no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Well, here in we set the hook to drill the pin the fish in the mouth. Now, there are some fish that, you know, they just hit it so hard you don't have to set the hook. And there's other fish where you got to set the hook. Make sure you drill that hook point in them. So, you know, if you're fishing like with jigs and spoons and stuff where, you know, they're aggressively striking, then yeah, you usually don't need to set the hook. But if you're like throwing it out there and you're just setting it with bait, so you're throwing it out there and you're setting it with bait, all right, and it's just sitting there and you just kind of get a little nibble. That means they ain't getting the hook in the mouth. So when they finally get a halfway decent nibble on the hook, you rear back so that hook will drill in their mouth. We don't want them to swallow the hook, you see. We want to hook them in the lips. And a lot of times, even though we set the hook, sometimes we don't really need to, but we still do anyways, just to make sure that we drill that hook into their mouths. So that's the best way I can answer that question for you guys. So what kind of fish you fish for over there where you at? In the UK? Do you guys fish for whales, catfish? How about carp? Kind of would like to know, thank you please. Oh. Don't know if you guys can see the line in the water, but I can see it. But yeah, that's why we do it. Oh, so you're doing mostly just saltwater fishing over there then? I know we catch gar in the States. We got the long nose and the short nose gar and the alligator gar. What kind of gar you guys got over there? Might I ask? Starting to cool down a little bit. Maybe these fish will start biting a little better. I really don't know if they're going to bite at all very good today. I mean, we've spent hours upon hours fishing today. So, and we've caught some fish, so it's not like a total bust. I mean, we have caught fish, so. we're hoping that this evening bite to pick up and we'll start catching more fish. That's why we decided to live stream this evening as well as this morning. Good day to be alive, good day to be fishing, y'all. Definitely a good day to be alive, good day to be fishing. Well, earlier today, wasn't nobody out here fishing this evening. There was a whole bunch of people out there fishing this evening. They've all been over there towards the dock, though, fishing. Oh, I'm sorry that you feel like they're pathetic. To me, there's no such thing as a pathetic fish. They're all a blessed creature. We're all lucky to have them. Yeah, them mackerels, man. People like to eat them mackerels, man. They supposed to be some delicious fish for sure. But I ain't never fished for no mackerel before. I've only fished for in the saltwater. All I've ever fished for was salmon and rock bass. So. Them sand eels, can you eat them things? Are they any good to eat? Might I ask? Because I know they make the unagi, you know. That unagi, man, that's some good stuff, man. Can they make unagi out of a sand eel? I know we got the lamprey eel in the Columbia River and the Deschutes River here in the States. But you have to be Native American to harvest those eels. I get in trouble if I go trying to catch them eels. Which makes no sense because I want to eat them. Nice. So they make some good bait. That's cool. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, here I don't even think we can use them for bait because we're not Native Americans. I think that's just one of their traditional foods, so we're not allowed to even harvest them. Not allowed to use them for bait either, I don't think. I could be mistaken. I've never really checked up on the rules about that, but well, it's starting to cool down a little bit now that the sun's starting to get further away. Been a nice toasty day for being on the Columbia River, which is usually a windy place, and a lot of times it's a warm, windy place. It's not even a cold, windy place. we're gonna do a recast. I told myself this evening's fishing session I wasn't gonna do too many recasts, or searching for different areas to cast, but I feel like we're not getting bit, so. What I'm doing here is catching our tripod and our phone that we're live streaming with. Basically, what we're doing is we got a piece of squid on there with a dropper weight down below of 6 ounces, and we're just chucking it out there and letting it sit out there until we hopefully eventually get a bite. Doesn't always work, but we try to make it work, you know. We're using a 30-pound man line, a 15-pound break-off line for the lead, and then we're using a 30-pound leader for the fish. And we're going back out. And we're out. There we go. Back to fishing. Okay, we got a question here. What do we got? Yeah, we're on freshwater. We're on the Columbia River, and it's freshwater. Basically, what happens is the Columbia River dumps into the saltwater way down. I don't know how far away it is from the point where I'm at. But yeah, definitely fishing in freshwater. I don't really do much saltwater fishing. I've done it a couple times, but not as much as I would like to. Definitely not as much as I would like to. But that's fishing for you, you know. We can't always fish everywhere as we want to, I guess. Being a YouTuber, you know, everybody thinks that being a YouTuber, you got this big luxury life and you're making all kinds of money, and you know, that's not always the case, you know. We do the best we can with what we got. Yeah, I imagine so. Some days can be that way even here. I mean, we've only caught 2 fish today in the freshwater. Hi, Wyatt. How you doing today? Or this evening? Glad to see you. Check back in with us. Hopefully this evening will be a little more productive. The only reason why I decided to live stream twice today is because we're out here on the Columbia River. We don't fish out here very often. And the bite wasn't very good this morning, so we decided to come back and live stream again. Of course, we didn't leave. We just got off the live stream, saved our battery, charged up phone, you know, and now we're back to it. So hopefully this evening's fishing session is going to be a little more productive. Thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. We could use all the subs we can get. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. No, we do snag up though on the bottom, but no, I don't know about no slinging rod. Is that the ones with the really long handles and they use it for carp fishing over there in the UK? Because I know they got them really long rods for slinging baits, pack bait and stuff like that for carp. I want to go over to the UK and catch one of them Wells catfish. That sounds like fun. Catch a 9-foot catfish. That's man size right there. But no, I don't have a slinging rod. Or sliding rod, I guess is what it's called. Oh no, I've never even heard of one of those, I guess. Oh, that's pretty unique, I reckon. Huh. That's unique from my perspective because I've never even heard of that. That's pretty cool, I think. Starting to get a little shade over the water. Maybe these fish will start biting, because if you're looking at the water now, it should start looking like they're getting a little shade over the water right now. Hopefully the fish are gonna bite, and we're gonna start pulling up fish left and right for you guys and show you some beautiful, beautiful sturgeon, y'all. That would be so nice to be able to show you guys a bunch of beautiful sturgeon. And if not today, there's always tomorrow. Yeah, I agree with you, Ron. Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah. I've even watched one or two of them. Yeah, I've definitely heard of that one. Ron, I'm looking forward to some more of them decoys you make for me, man. Send me about a dozen of them. I need a dozen of them decoys, bruh. Kicking their bass. Oh yeah, I've seen that a couple times for sure. Ron, have you ever seen a sturgeon in real life, man? I'm glad you could join us again, Ron. No scarecrows. But have you ever seen a sturgeon though, Ron? How about you over there in the UK? Have you ever seen one in person before? Just trying to get everything all situated here with the camera and everything. Yeah, they're definitely prehistoric for sure. And imagine having one of them prehistorics on your line that goes 12 foot long, 12 and a half foot long. My dream sturgeon would be a beluga sturgeon. So You know, I would love to go catch a beluga, sturgeon, and from what I think they're from the beluga sturgeon. I believe they got them in like Russia, and I think Russia. I'm not sure what other countries they got them in, but the beluga sturgeon would definitely be at the top of my list for a sturgeon to catch. But I don't know where all their range is. I just know that they're pretty well close to endangered in most places. So you know, most places I don't even think you can fish for them, at least from everything that I've seen. You know. But I would definitely like to catch a beluga sturgeon, and wherever they got a big population and it's legal to catch them, that's where I want to go. And yes, they're a very old and sacred fish for sure. So, but yeah, but I mean, I'd like to go to the UK and do some carp fishing and some Wells cat fishing. I wouldn't mind going to places where they got the Greenland shark. That would be a cool saltwater fish to catch. And where's Loch Ness at? Where's that at? Yeah, we are definitely very fortunate to be here for sure. I mean, at any time this world could end, but thankfully I don't think it's going to end today. I thought that's where it was, Scotland. And yeah, Scotland. I would definitely like to go to Scotland. That's for sure. I'd like to go to Ireland too. Ireland would be a fun place to go. I just don't know much about fishing in Ireland or Scotland. Yeah, I figured as much, but still I had to ask. Make sure we're on the same page, you know? Make sure we're on the same page. I know you guys aren't seeing the rod, but hey, it's right here. I can see it. I'm talking to you guys. You guys are watching the beautiful scenery, the water, you know? At the bottom of the UK, huh? But yeah, there's a lot of places that I'd like to fish. I'd like to go to Hawaii. I'd like to go to the Philippines, Mexico, Canada, Alaska. I've never been to Alaska. I'd like to go there. I'd like to go to New York and fish Central Park because they got a nice little pond or lake or whatever they want to call it over there. I'd like to go over there and catch some of them fish over there, New York. I'd like to go to Florida and catch something from down there, peacock bass or pacu or something. I'd like to go to Amazon, catch a dog or a wolf fish. That would be pretty cool. I mean, there's just so many different places and so many different fish. Yeah, that's what I hear. Scotland and Ireland are known for their trout fishing. I think, don't Ireland have salmon too? I'm not real sure. Hey, we finally got a like. All right. We got 1 like. Nice. Big round of applause for you guys. Thank you. Yeah, our piment would be a pretty cool fish to catch too. Yeah, the Amazon, yeah. Endless decoys. I like the sound of that. Endless decoys. That would be fun. So, what kind of fish you got there in your state? Because you say you got a pretty good fishing majority. So, what fish you got in your state? Might I ask? As far as Ron's concerned, in his state, all he's got is decoys. Lots and lots of beautiful decoys. So that's a good sign. I'd like to see some of these decoys, Ron. I'm telling you, I'm just having a good time. I'm enjoying myself, having the time of my life out here. Just having the time of my life out here fishing with you guys, you know? Spending my days. Oh, what part? Are you in Oregon? I'd like to learn how to catch the catfish in Oregon or on the Columbia River. A lot of people say they catch them. Yeah. Oh, San Diego. Nice. Dreaming about going to San Diego. That's a dream of mine. I want to go to San Diego and catch a Mako shark. That's like a bucket list top 10. Oh, South Dakota. Okay. I seen SD. I'm like, yeah, San Diego, South Dakota. I would like to go to South Dakota too. I got a little excited there. But no, for real. Yeah, it's supposed to be the best caviar in the world. People poach them all the time for the caviar. So, yeah. Sorry, I assumed it was San Diego. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. I just feel bad now. I thought it was San Diego, South Dakota. But no, I would love to go to South Dakota as well. I mean, yeah, why not? There's just, I want to fish all 50 states. That's the ultimate YouTube dream for me. Go spend at least 2 to 3 days in each state. Try to dissect it, catch a fish from every state. You know, in 3 days, that's not a lot of time. But still, that would be fun and great. But I would definitely love to fish all 50 states. That would be such a... Man, that would be amazing beyond belief. You know, if the good Lord ever blessed me with that opportunity to go to all 50 states, fish all 50 states, man, you want to talk about a dream? That would be a dream come true right there. It is a great goal. I mean, only time will tell if we'll ever get to do that, but as of right now, that dream's kind of distant, you know. I think I'd like to get to Washington and California and get those 2 states out of the way because they're so close to me. And then Nevada and Idaho, which is pretty close. Barracuda would be fun too, and swordfish for sure. Yeah. Those 2 fish would be awesome to catch. Yeah, my grandbaby was having a blast. That's for sure. She she loved every minute of running around out here. But I took her and her mom to the hotel and dropped them off, and they're chilling and relaxing and probably snoozing. Had a long day. We got up early in the morning, came over here, fished like crazy. Then we went and got some dinner. I dropped them off at the hotel, and then I came back out here fishing and enjoying my time with you guys. Got my shades on. I didn't have them on this morning, but these are my prescription shades, so I can see the fishing rod. I can see you guys. Without them, yeah, I have a hard time seeing. But yeah, she was just as cute as could be. She was playing with the rod, acting like she was catching fish. That was a blast, you know. Hopefully someday she's gonna be the star, you know. So to me, she's a little bit young for be putting on social media, but hey, you know, I got the opportunity to fish with her. She happened to be here when I was live streaming. She got to join in on all the fun. She got to touch her first sturgeon today. You guys have to wait until the video comes out for that. That is going to be so cute. Make sure you guys tell everybody to be waiting for that video on Monday to drop. Make sure you go tell everybody to watch that video. Make sure you share with everybody you know. That is going to be the cute thing, because we got her to touch that fish. We got her to kiss that fish before we released it, because our motto here is to catch, kiss, and release, so we can ensure a future fisheries for little ones like her. You know, that's why my motto is what it is, because we want this fisheries that we get to fish today to be here tomorrow. To be here tomorrow, you guys. That way the future generations will have the same privileges that I do and everybody else has got to so far. And if it goes away, that would crush my whole being of being a YouTuber and my whole love of fishing. So, you know, bless her little heart. Be checking that video out. It drops on Monday. You're gonna see this beautiful little girl get to touch. Well, she only touched the fish with her lips. She just kissed it, but she still touched the fish. You know, I kissed the fish, her mom kissed the fish, she kissed the fish. So I'm putting that principles in my grandbaby already to remember to release the fish once in a while, so that other people can enjoy the things that we get to enjoy today. I can't be more passionate about that than I can. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's happening on the fishing rod. That's true. That's true. Nothing's happening. Yeah, Jeremy Wade's pretty cool. He's kind of like one of my. I look up to Jeremy Wade. You know, he's done a lot of crazy things. You know, he's gave me some great ideas in this world. I mean, for somebody to be able to commit his time and effort to going out and fishing and catching these different fish and bringing it to us, you know, like what I'm able to do now with this YouTube thing. It's amazing. So amazing. I don't know what a melanistic fish. What's a melanistic fish? Fishing rod's not going off. Oh well. They're all black, huh? Yeah, that is pretty cool for him to be able to do all that and interact with different people. For sure. Yep, sturgeon do taste good though. I mean, a lot of people like them. I'm sorry if I forgot to answer your question, Ron. But yeah, sturgeon do taste good. People like them. They definitely like this caviar too, the eggs. But luckily for us in our place of fishing, we have to release all the mature fish so they can go back and spawn. We can't keep any of the mature adult fish. So, Crazy Ray, thank you for answering that question, because I obviously forgot to. Sorry. Yeah, most people like it smoked. It's a real mild fish, and usually people like them because whatever you put on them is basically what's going to make them taste like. So yeah, it's definitely cool. From Brazil. Well, that's quite a ways away. Hey, how's it going? A rarer than albino, right? Wow. Huh. Albino fish are pretty rare, though. That's true. I've seen a couple of them in my lifetime, though. A couple albino catfish. That's about the only albino fish I think I've ever seen. So, I'm just thankful that you guys wanted to spend your time with me. You know, it's a blast. Even if we're not catching anything, that rod tip could go off at any time. It could be a fish that big to a fish that's bigger than me at any time. We just don't know if that's going to happen. Fancy name for an omelet, huh? All right, man, be safe. Remember to join us tomorrow. We're going to live stream tomorrow, even if we don't catch anything. We're going to go nice and early tomorrow on the live stream. So, what up, Rex boy? Okay. I don't know about a redneck, but hey, whatever's. Yeah, it is nice to be able to conversate with people from different countries. You know, it's fishing is a common denominator that brings people together. And so when these different things come together and we're able to unite and join a united front on our beliefs and how we believe in taking care of fish and stuff, it really makes a big difference. You know, I mean, that talking to you guys from different countries gives me more motivation to want to go to different countries, like the UK, like Brazil, like Alaska's in America, but still Alaska, Antarctic. I think there's fishing in Arctic. I don't know. Russia, Germany, Japan. Japan would be a fun fishery, I think. I seriously think so, because those people know how to utilize a fish. They know how to even take the most toxicity fish and make it edible, which is pretty crazy. This is rare than melanistic and acts. I don't know how to say some of these words. Just yeah, putting out there. But you know, it's just a pleasure and a joy. You know, like I use I subscribe to a couple of people who do carp fishing in the UK, which is pretty cool. Always a joy to see one of them big beautiful carp caught. Always. Then this is them. Then is okay. However you say that, I guess that's how you pronounce that. You can tell my first language is really bad English. My second language is really bad English. Y'all, thank you for joining me. To think that you guys would want to spend your time with somebody you don't even know. I mean, to think that I still sit there and watch YouTube videos of people I don't know and I'll never meet. Yeah, that sounds like a great experience for sure. Being able to clean out invasive species and catch massive carp. I'm telling you, man, them carp are underrated seriously in the United States. They really, truly are. I have a fond love for all fish, big or small. What up, Cowboy Joe? How you doing? Glad you could join us again. All right. I love it. I love it. Hi, how you doing? It's going great. We may not be getting a lot of bites, but we're having good conversation. And we're talking. And we might have just had a bite. Or might not. Yeah, we definitely had a bite. We definitely had a bite. Come on. Stick with it, fishy. We've waited this long to get a bite. Come on. Don't give up on us now. Don't give up on us now, little fishy. Come on. Come on, fish. Come on. Come on. Man. One little sniffle and he gone. Oh well, life goes on. We're on the Columbia River, fishing for the mighty sturgeon. Yeah, well, this is pickled squid, but even, oh, there we go. Come on. Are you going to stick with it? Come on, baby. Hit that. Come on. Everybody wants to see a fish call. Everybody wants to see a fish. Everybody wants to see a fish. Come on. Come on. Well, they're trying to get us a little excited anyways. Even if they're not sticking with it, they're just kind of bumping it and leaving it, bumping it and leaving it. Maybe we'll get one that commits to it and we'll be able to catch one. Yeah, squid is a pretty good bait for sturgeon fishing. Especially when it's pickled. Because they go by scent mostly. Their bottom, they pretty much lay on the bottom because their mouths are on the bottom. And so basically, they got little barbels like a carp does or a catfish on the bottom of their mouths. And so basically what they do is they swim around and they sense that pickledness or whatever to the, mainly white sturgeon. That's very true. And so basically they swim around and they're, hey, there goes a big old tugboat. But anywho, so yeah, they're a fish vacuum for sure. What up, fishing and cooking with Jose? How you doing today? Glad you could join us. All right. But anywho, yeah, they swim around. The barbel's on the bottom, and they're laying there, and they pretty much swim around, and they suck like a vacuum, like Wyatt said, and they go suck that bait up in there, or food, or whatever, and then you go bang, and you try to get the big one or a little one, or whichever decides to bite. But very fun fish, very they're definitely one of my favorite fish. They're very unique and very beautiful fish. Yeah, it can be hard at times, but there are some days I've come out here and caught 50 of them, no problem. There's other times I come out here it's like today, just slow. You know, you get your fair share of bites, but you just don't catch them. And that's what happened, really. Well, the biggest sturgeon personally that I've caught is a 12.5 footer. But my father-in-law, before he passed away, he caught two 13 footers. So they can get very, very large if given the time to grow to that massive size, you see. So yeah. Yeah, American shad, which I'm not fishing for. I don't see in this pool. Yeah, there went something there. But then again, not sticking with it. Yeah, I would have liked to caught some shad, but basically in this pool, the Dallas pool, I don't know where to catch the shad at, for one thing. The only place I know where to catch them at is the John Day Dallas, or the John Day pool, the dam. So something I need to learn for when I do come fishing down here in the Dallas is where and how to catch them here. I'm sure you catch them the same way you do in the John Day pool by the dam, but I don't know. Yeah, I have seen one video put out from a couple days ago or today where they're catching them, but I didn't watch that video yet, so maybe later on today. My thing with coming down here is I don't have a lot of time when I come down here. Usually I get one full day, but I have to get up early to travel here from where I live. So yeah, I would like to have more time to go catch shad for bait. I was hoping to catch a pike minnow, or AKA the squawfish, and use it for bait, because that usually works pretty good for sturgeon bait too. Yeah, not over 10K yet, huh? I wish I had 10,000. That'd be sweet, but you know, I started this channel out small. It's still small, but it's growing in leaps and bounds. You know, everything's happening that I can. No, we don't get the toothy pike. We don't get those kind of pike. What we got is a pike minnow. It's not really an invasive species to Oregon, but they consider it an invasive species because they eat the salmon smelt, the stillhead fry, and they eat the eggs. So basically, everybody wants them gone because they are devastating to the populations of fish that people like to catch and eat, pretty much. But Oregon, no, we don't. As far as I know, we don't have northern pike, which would be pretty cool if we did, because I would make a trip to do that, because I've never caught a northern pike. That would be fun. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. But no, we don't have any northern pike. We have pike minnow, which is a much smaller fish with less teeth. I do have videos out where I've caught pike minnows, so you can always go back and watch those videos where I've caught pike minnows. So yeah, if you want to see what a pike minnow looks like. Thanks for commenting, crazy. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're just here chilling, having a good time, live streaming with you guys. Not catching a fish, but you guys are interacting, you're commenting, you're subscribing, you're just, you know, I would like to be catching fish for you guys. That's the whole reason of having this channel. But when you guys are interacting, we're having a good time, we're having good conversation, we're talking about countries, we're talking about different fish species. I mean, the only thing that really needs to show up now is the fish that we're fishing for. And we don't know if they're going to show up tonight. They might show up tomorrow. I was hoping the evening bite was going to be better. We've had a couple bites, but no serious takers. Yes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Very important that you guys share. Hit that share button, because when you share with other people, that gets more people watching the content. Especially if you want to see a cute 2-year-old little girl touch her first sturgeon ever, which will be out on Monday. It'll be out on Monday. To have a video of a sweet little 2-year-old, little sweet grandbaby of mine get to touch her first sturgeon ever, I think it's the cutest thing ever. Yeah. I really do. So I hope you guys that you guys, she didn't catch the sturgeon, she got to touch the sturgeon. It would be cool if she caught the sturgeon, but she didn't catch it. So yeah, she didn't catch it, she just got to touch it, you know, which is cool. Hi wife, how you doing? Hi. Wife decided to join us on the evening show. Yeah. That makes me happy when the wife joins us. But yeah, my grandbaby got to touch her first sturgeon today. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. So you guys make sure you guys watch that video, comment and like it and share it, because it is cute. I'm telling you. I did put out a short video today, so you guys might want to go check out that short video. I don't know if you guys will like that video or not, but you guys should. Yeah, that's true. Most importantly, especially when they don't know how to handle a sturgeon, because they can cut you up. They got those sharp razors on their back and on their sides and on their underbelly. Oh yeah, they can cut you for sure. For sure. I'm telling you guys, I'm just having a great day. It's a good day to be alive. Yeah, they tear you up if you don't handle them right, for sure. It sounds like you've got experience, Cowboy Joe. Thank you guys for liking the content, you know. It's fun to be able to get excited for you guys, to share that excitement. Even though we're not catching any bumps on the rod, you know, it's truly amazing that you guys come and you join us. I haven't seen any perch in the Columbia River. Now we do have perch. We have what we call yellow perch, which I've seen their perch over there in the UK. But you guys' perch are a lot bigger over there. They're like, you know, let me get back here. Like that big, it seems like over there in the UK, to where ours are like that big in the United States. Big enough to where I don't have to back up from the camera for you guys to see. So, yeah, we do have yellow perch in Oregon. I've never personally caught them. I've never personally targeted them. Yeah, 12 inches, I would say, yeah. But over there in the UK, I've seen some absolute, like probably 3-pound perch. What I'm guessing, what they look like from seeing YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah, I definitely would like to go catch some. I just don't know where to go, and I haven't really done enough research to find them. So one of these days, a goal of mine is to go perch fishing in Oregon. So are you guys yellow perch too over there in the UK? Because ours are yellow perch. We've got the yellow perch and the white perch. So, do you guys have white perch over there in the UK? Yeah. Yeah, sea bass have spines too, yeah. I'm sorry for everybody who missed the live stream this morning when the grandbaby was here. Running around, playing with the rod, trying to reel it in, acting like she got a fish on. It was truly entertaining. Truly. Yeah, we're going to live stream for as long as we possibly can this evening. Even if we don't catch anything sturgeon fishing this evening. And then tomorrow we're going to get up. Yeah, I think ours are kind of green brown too, but they call them yellow perch for some reason. Now we can't fish at night, but the law states we can fish until 10 at the latest. So I guess that's kind of dark, but it's not like night, I don't think. So we're gonna fish for as late as possible without getting into trouble. So it's 8 now, so we probably got a good hour left maybe to fish. Because even though the law says we can fish until 10, doesn't mean that the law is gonna abide by those rules. At least it used to be 10. I haven't really checked on it in a while, so I don't know. Now for catfish on the John Day River, I know we can fish at night for them. Oh yeah, I got fly fishing videos out there for trout and bass and bluegills. Yeah, definitely. 1 hour after sunset, huh? Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna give it a good try anyways. Hopefully we're gonna catch one. Hopefully. Anyways, even if we don't, be sure to join us tomorrow morning. I'll be here hopefully by 7. And then I'm gonna start live streaming. Yeah, we had dinner around 4 when we went to go check in. Yeah, I had a nice steak salad. I would say it was pretty healthy until I bit into that steak and it was so salty it curled your tongue. So, sorry why my tongue got a little curled from the salt. If y'all know, I'm trying to get myself in healthy. I've lost a few pounds. I've been eating healthy. I've been taking care of myself. So, hopefully, everything's going to work out. For me health-wise. Have you had dinner yet, wife? Oh, come on, fish. About time for me to get my glasses on because that sun's Getting ready to go down over that horizon. Down over that horizon. I'm gonna go get my regular glasses. Take these ones off. It's starting to get. It's not dark, but yeah, I haven't had any sugar. I've been good on the sugar. I ain't been drinking no sugar. I ain't been eating no sugar. Well, I guess kind of I did when I had breakfast. I had some French toast this morning for breakfast. So technically I had some sweets this morning. Sorry. Maybe. You want some So basically what the wife said when she said that word right there, nisuk, pretty much that's the native language for salmon. She's a salmon girl. She loves salmon. Yeah, probably not in trouble. Probably not. But nisuk is how you say salmon in the traditional language, Wasco. Traditional native language, nisuk. Hopefully you guys can hear me say that properly. Nisuk. So that's how you say salmon in my wife's language, native language, and my daughter's and my grandbaby's native language. So y'all say it with me all together. Let's say nisuk. Can you guys say nisuk? If you guys need me to repeat it, hit yes and then send it, and I'll repeat the native language word of the day, salmon. But only if you guys ask me to, I'll repeat it. It's from the native tribe of Warm Springs. Actually, the Wascos are originally river people, Native Americans that are originally from the river that I'm actually fishing on. But when they dammed up the river and they flooded the rivers and stuff, they moved them over to Warm Springs, and now they're from Warm Springs, Oregon, which is where we live. It's a tribe. It's a Native American tribe in Central Oregon. Hello, hello. You can go off at any time now. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry, I'm just being a little goofball. Gotta have a little fun, you know. You didn't say yes, you wanted me to repeat it. You just wrote it again. Which is Cornish for cow, huh? Buh? Is that how you say it, buh? I don't know how to say that, but I know how to say nisuk because I live there, you know. It's kind of my second language Well, third language because I know English and really bad English. So, yeah, it's kind of my third language. Oh, is it a dead language now? Hmm. Hopefully the native language never dies. You know. Oh, wife, you're too funny. She's only saying that because my dad said that because we dried and smoked a bunch of fish and we sent it all across the country one time, and so we sent the package to my dad, and he said it was too fishy tasting. Now she says beef is too beefy, pig is too piggy, chicken is too chickeny. So it's like, okay, if fish can be too fishy, I guess beef can be too cowy, I guess. I don't know. Hi there, backcountry calling. How you doing? Yeah, hopefully our native language never dies, you know. Down there in Warm Springs, they got 3 tribes, which is the Warm Springs, Wasco, and Paiute. I am doing great. I'm enjoying my evening, spending it with you guys. You know, everybody who's joined in and conversated with us, you know, because it has been a pretty slow day of fishing, but it's been a pretty entertaining conversation, even though the fishing hasn't been the greatest. So yeah, it's really good. The wives joined in, Finn joined in, Wise joined in. You know, just so many fun people, you know, joined in to make this live stream what it is. Cowboy Joe joined in. Huge shout out to you guys. Oh man, you know, it's just been a fun. Ron joined in. Mr. Pickle, fishing cooking with Jose joined in. Shout out to all these people. Fishing Cooking with Jose is a YouTuber. You guys should go check him out. He's pretty good. He does a lot of live streaming and shorts. Chase joined us. Huge shout out to them. See, I'm just running back here. Rexy Boy joined in for a second, said something, and then left. Mokra Pro, however you say that, joined us. Crazy Ray joined us. Huge shout out to you guys. Troll Matching Machine, I guess is how you say that, joined us. Gizmara, you know, all these people joined us, and it's been a really fun and unique, live stream, you know, and so thankful for everybody. Michael, Joe, you know, huge shout out to everybody who joined us today. And I pretty much hit every name who's joined us. Thank you for subbing. No dinner yet, huh? Darn it. What are you going to have for dinner is what I want to know, wife. You going to go down to the casino and have a dinner down there? All right, man. Finn, thanks for joining us. It's been a blast having you on. Yeah, pleasure having you on the live stream, man. Appreciate it. God bless you too, man. Appreciate it. We still got some time. We still got some time. We could still catch a fish. You want to know why? Because I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Thank you guys. I love this job, man. I love it. You guys be sure to join us in the morning. We'll be, oh, come on, baby. Stick with it, baby. Come on. There went a bite. Come on. You can do it. Boy, oh boy, I thought we had one there for a second. Every once in a while, we get a nice little bump, and it's gone. Nice little bump, and it's gone. That is my go-to song when I'm fishing. I get so excited. I don't know what to live chat. My wit can, how do we say that? Wife. Speak English so I understand you. I know what a live chat is. I don't know what Kim, how do you say that, means. But yeah, it's been fun, you know. Glad you guys could join us. Hoping that rod's gonna go pop, 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 and there'll be a fish that stays on there. Just hadn't happened yet. It's truly been a pleasure, though. Truly. I mean, love this. Love doing this. Love doing this. It's definitely a fisherman's dream to be able to put content out and share my day with people. There you guys go. You can look at the water for a while. I just spent like a whole bunch of time in front of the camera because there's so much interaction going on. So much fun. So much fun. Just look at that beautiful, beautiful river there, you know. Sun's going down over the water. We'll be doing all right. Sorry if my singing gets on your nerves, but I'm just, you know, I'm happy. Enjoying life. Doing what I love to do. Even if the fish aren't cooperating. And I'll keep on saying that because it's the truth, man. Yeah. See, there's the line right there. You can see it in the screen. It's just like right there. Sorry about that. Having a little fun. Yeah, I can't wait until the short comes out tomorrow. A short video I'm going to put out because it is amazing. Well, in my opinion, the short video is amazing. But the video that I put out on Monday is going to be even more amazing. More amazing, I'm telling you. Bye, you have a good night, man. Sorry we didn't catch a fish for y'all. But hopefully you enjoyed the live stream anyways. Now this is the time when the fish are going to start biting, is when everybody's starting to leave And then all of a sudden it's going to go, wah, wah, wah. We're going to catch one. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Where are all the fishes when you need them? They got people out there on boats and everything. Still fishing. Still fishing. Starting to get a little tired, for sure. But they definitely have been long, for sure. Been a long, long day, for sure, for sure. Well, I don't know. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Nothing really happening in the water. Nothing really happening on the rod. I don't know what to tell you guys. Haha. Yeah. Yo. Well, y'all, I guess we'll see you guys in the morning. It's getting to be about that time. Not a lot happening anyways. Hopefully you guys have truly enjoyed this day and you guys are truly blessed. So at this point, all I got left to say is remember to catch, kiss, and release a fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. So until next time, this is Gman Fishing and we are out.